military veteran and a Mardi Gras crew make an unexpected connection. It all happened when the veteran handed a piece of paper to a crew member along a parade route.
WKRG News 5's Cody Long is live in Pensacola. And Cody, how cool that cruise float is modeled after an old train that the veteran used to ride.
Yeah, this is a piece of history. It's called the Pride of Pensacola, and the train car sits here on Garden Street. And like you all said, there is a Mardi Gras crew that has a float that's modeled after this train. And when a man saw it over the weekend at the beach parade, he had a lot of memories coming back. The crew of Priscus, formed in 2020, showed off its Mardi Gras float for the first time this year. It resembles the historic Frisco train. And when they passed by, a man caught Brent Isbell's attention.
He motioned for me to come over, so I went over there and thinking he just wanted beads, so I gave him some of our crew beads. And in turn, he handed me a piece of paper.
The paper read, "I came to flight training in Pensacola in 1952 on the Frisco Railroad." The man who handed him that paper is 89-year-old Morris Dries.
Well, I was pretty amazed by it. You know, it was just something I never thought much more about it. I gave it to him, and they had that float, and I just thought, well, might like to know that if somebody rode on the thing.
Mr. Dries trained as a pilot at NAS Pensacola. He rode the train quite a bit back to his hometown, Columbus, Mississippi. He retired from the Navy in 1976.
Spent 26 years here. And I'd do it over again.
Engine 1355 has sat downtown since 1957, which is 2 years after Frisco ended passenger service. And Mr. Dries has some fond memories.
Sit there and look out the window with the scenery rolling by. It's just a nice way to travel.
The crew wants to see Mr. Dries on their float next year.
You know, to be able to come out to a parade like that and enjoy the parade and, you know, support us, we would love to, you know, thank him for his service and let him, you know, and be happy to let him come and join us sometime.
And he says he'll do it. By the way, he will turn 90 years old later this month. He plans to celebrate by going parasailing for the first time. Live in Pensacola, I'm Cody Long, WKRG News 5.